The 71 methods Nobunaga's secret burial network. In the world of archaeology, we are taught to look for a grave to prove a man existed. But when you apply a logistical audit to the greatest power players in history, we find a reoccurring anatomy. Some people are not meant to be found. Genghis Khan commanded an empire that touched every corner of the known world, yet his burial site remains a total vacuum in the data. Alexander the Great, Hannibal Barca, and even the kings of ancient Israel, such as King David and his son Solomon, their physical remains have been liquidated from the record. This isn't a failure of history, it is a masterclass in systematic disappearance. Traditional historians focus on the fire at Henoji in 1582. They tell us that the body was in the heat, but when we audit the logistics of that night, that theory fails. A fire, no matter how intense, leaves a signature. It leaves a trace. If we treat Nobunaga's disappearance as a system, we realize he didn't just die. He initiated a decoupling strategy. He understands that as long as there is a body, there is a target for his enemies to desecrate. So by liquidating his physical presence, he became an idea, a permanent anatomy that his rivals could never truly kill. The 71 method audit. The transit hub's visual. So through the 71 method, we have mapped the decentralized transit hubs surrounding the Oda power structure. Think of the royal court not as a place of ceremony, but as a data processing center. In the days following the coup, the record shows the massive movement of unspecified cargo across multiple secret routes. We are identifying structural anatomies and how his inner circle handled the aftermath. They weren't mourning, they were executing a logistical evacuation of his identity. They distributed his presence across a network of perceptual motion, ensuring that no single location could ever be identified as the end or the exact burial site. The modern parallel, 2026 ossification. This 16th century blueprint isn't just a relic. Again, this 16th century blueprint isn't just a relic. It is the foundation of how identity is handled in our current 2026 digital age. Major institutions today uses the same decoupling to protect their assets, breaking a single entity into 1,000 untraceable pieces across a global network. Nobunaga was simply the first to apply this to the human form. He understood that in a world of surveillance and record keeping, the only way to achieve true immortality is to become a ghost in the system, an untraceable map that leads everywhere and nowhere at once. The reason we will never find Nobunaga, just as we will never find Genghis Khan or Alexander, is because they designed the system that way. They didn't leave a grave, they left a redacted blueprint. The question isn't where are they? No, the question rather should be, what are they still influencing from within the shadows of the record? This global archive is live.